In upstate New York, a group of archaeologists is enduring the sweltering summer heat as they meticulously explore a plot of land. Their current endeavor involves carefully excavating the grounds where the historic Woodstock Festival of 1969 once took place, beneath the Earth's surface, where countless individuals came together to partake in one of the most emblematic events in history. The experts are unearthing an array of artifacts. These discoveries are offering fresh insights into the pivotal juncture that defined a generation. Over 50 years ago, a multitude of over 400,000 celebrants congregated on a farm in Bethel, located approximately 100 miles outside of New York City. Across a span of 3 days, they engaged in a celebration characterized by love and music, an event of such significance that its legacy endures to this day. While the memories of Woodstock remain vivid for many who experienced it, the motives behind the archaeological exploration of its revered fields become apparent. Approaching the festival's 50th anniversary, plans materialized to establish commemorative trails traversing the original site. Yet, as the years passed, the stages and campgrounds of the festival faded into obscurity as the natural landscape reclaimed the land. As attendees' recollections of the event gradually blurred, specialists were enlisted to uncover the concealed dimensions of the site. Twice within a span of 2 years, archaeologists established their base on the historic farm, their resolute goal being to unveil the enigmas of its renowned past. Their relentless efforts led to the revelation of captivating insights into the unfolding of Woodstock. Amidst their investigations, a remarkable revelation came to light, attesting to the festival's true nature, which proved to be just as unstructured as anecdotal history suggests. Contrary to what one might assume, the inception of Woodstock was not as impulsive as it might appear. The seeds of this momentous event were planted in the early months of 1969 when a group of astute entrepreneurs and influential figures in the music industry conceived the notion of hosting a music festival in upstate New York. The event was initially slated to span 3 days in August, with Wallkill, a town in Orange County, designated as the original venue. Yet, local residents voiced their opposition to the plans, leading to the formal denial of permits by local authorities. Faced with a mere month until the festival date, the organizers encountered a fortuitous solution on Max Gasker's expansive 600-acre property in Bethel, New York. Securing the necessary permissions required a bit of ingenuity, as they informed local authorities that an estimated maximum of 50,000 attendees would be present. However, as the festival's commencement drew nearer, it became increasingly evident that these projections were significantly off the mark. Prior to the event, a staggering 186,000 tickets had been sold, with expectations of thousands more being sold at the entrance. Unfortunately, logistical arrangements were neglected, forcing a crucial decision between completing the fencing or constructing the stage. In the end, the organizers of Woodstock had to navigate the complex task of balancing these essential aspects of the event. Ultimately, the organizers made the decision to prioritize the completion of the stage, inadvertently leaving the festival's security measures inadequate for the massive influx of attendees. As the crowds began to converge on the farm on August 13th, numerous enthusiastic festival-goers simply bypassed the incomplete fencing, entering freely. The result was an astonishing turnout of over 400,000 music enthusiasts who managed to reach Woodstock. This surge of revelers created an unprecedented traffic jam that extended for 17 miles from the festival grounds. The Woodstock Festival of 1969 unfolded over 3 rain-soaked days, featuring more than 30 musical acts, some of whom went on to become iconic figures in the realm of rock and roll. The event commenced on August 15th, marked by legendary performances from acclaimed acts like The Who, Jefferson Airplane, Janis Joplin, and the Grateful Dead. The pinnacle of Woodstock arrived with Jimi Hendrix's closing act at 8:30 a.m. on August 18th, etching an unforgettable memory in history as an extraordinary phenomenon. Despite the overwhelming attendance, Woodstock managed to maintain a relatively peaceful atmosphere. Tragically, official records document the loss of 2 lives during the festival. One individual was fatally struck by a tractor while sleeping, while another fell victim to a suspected drug overdose. Remarkably, amid the festivities, rumors persisted of multiple babies being born on the festival grounds. Initially met with disruption and criticism from the local community of Bethel, due to the event's impact, Woodstock has endured as an unparalleled happening, representing the counterculture of the 1960s and embodying the principles of peace, music, and love. The site of this historic gathering has undergone substantial changes, transitioning from attempts to discourage Woodstock tourists to a warm embrace by the Bethel community. The land, previously belonging to Yasgur's farm, was secured for preservation when billionaire Alan Jerry acquired the property in July 2006. This led to the establishment of the Bethel Woods Center for the Arts and the Museum at Bethel Woods, both commemorating Woodstock and the broader 1960s spirit. In 2009, the 40th anniversary of Woodstock saw the return of original acts for a commemorative event. A decade later, with the 50th anniversary on the horizon, ambitious plans were devised to celebrate Woodstock on a grander scale. In January 2019, one of the original organizers introduced Woodstock 50, a 3-day concert slated for August of that year, initially featuring contemporary artists and designed to honor the event's historic legacy. Despite challenges leading to the cancellation of the planned anniversary event, Bethel Woods approached the commemoration uniquely. In August 2019, the Bethel community organized concerts for the festival's 50th anniversary. Simultaneously, the Bethel Woods Center for the Arts and the Museum at Bethel Woods worked on a lasting tribute, a network of trails on the festival grounds. To develop the trails, comprehensive understanding of the original site was vital. Aerial photos from 1969 offered limited insight, prompting museum director Wade Lawrence to seek help from Binghamton University's archaeology facility. In 2018, a 5-day excavation yielded festival artifacts, focusing on identifying the stage location. Despite challenges from the lack of foundations and subsequent developments, the team pinpointed the stage's perimeter, recreating its placement from photos and maps. Analyzing soil and anomalies enhanced layout comprehension. In another effort, in June 2019, Binghamton University explored the Bindi Bazaar area, a trade and culture zone. Despite time's impact, the team found traces of vendor booths differing from plans, highlighting Woodstock's dynamic nature. Surprisingly, little drug paraphernalia emerged due to excavation scope. Contemporary archaeology gained prominence, illuminating recent historical events. The new trails, unveiled in May 2019, offer insight into the lively Bindi Bazaar, celebrating Woodstock's legacy. These efforts, alongside the bazaar's revival, align with contemporary archaeology's significance, revealing lesser-known historical aspects. Subscribe and press the bell icon for regular updates.